Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's MZ here. In this video, I'm going to do a tarot tag video. This is the tag Get Your Decks Out. This was made by Feeding My Soul 1212. And I really like the prompt of this tag. I thought it was quite fun, so I thought I'd do it. So yeah, let's just get started with the prompts. So the first prompt of this tag is a deck you want to use, but for whatever reason hasn't seen any playtime on your desk. And that deck is this one. This is the Deleted World Tarot. This is brand new to me. I only just got it in the post yesterday. It was a gift from my partner. He got it for me for my birthday. And it says, Between Pixels and Prophecy. That's what the box looks like. And it says, You hold in your hands the last fragment of a forgotten world, a broken atlas to a place that will never exist again, the Deleted World Tarot is a shuffled grimoire helping you navigate a labyrinth of past choices and abandoned futures. What will you save? What will you lose? Now, I just really like the concept of this deck. It has a lot of technology things in this. This is what the box looks like. So cool. What is not saved will be lost. Love that. I haven't used this deck yet. It's got really nice cardstock. It's like a linen cardstock. It's really nice. What the backs look like. I don't think this is an order actually. So let me try and find the majors first. So I love this full card booting up. So cool. I just love everything about this. I really can't wait to delve into this. Magus, the Lifting Veil, Kindred, the Clouds, the Messenger, the Lovers. It's just so much depth to this. It's gonna be like a kind of study deck, like the physical world, the field lamp. Just because all of the titles have been renamed mainly, like it's gonna get used to find out what card's which. I really love the art style. So original. Like I haven't been so excited for a deck in a while, I think. So here we've got like future plans as the Ace of Pentacles. Bees there for work. I just really like this deck. I think it's so fun. And yeah, it's gonna look at this one. Recursion. There's just infinity of seeing that card over and over again. So cool. I love how it's got like technology in here. And yeah, something I've just got to get into the guidebook and learn more about this deck, because I reckon this would be a good one to get to know. And the Mystic. I just think this is a really cool one. This is why I haven't shown it to you yet, just because it's brand new. And the guidebook seems quite good as well. Information, everything. So it'd be fun to get to know this deck. Definitely going to use this in May. It's going to be one of the first ones I use. So for that prompt of why I haven't shown you this deck on my channel is because I haven't used it yet, and that is the Deleted World Tarot. The second prompt is the 12th deck from the right on your tarot shelf. And this was the 12th one on my tarot shelf. This is the Elemental Tarot. I keep a lot of my big boxes on my shelf just because it's easier to store them that way. Because I do use drawers for all the smaller decks I have, so all the large ones on the shelf. So this is the one that I picked up. This is the Elemental Tarot. Oh, I love the artwork in this. I think it's so cool. And it's got that elemental element in there. Just really cool guidebook as well. And I think the artwork is stunning. I hate that it's in two parts, but never mind. The backs look like on this deck. But I love this artwork, so cool. Beautiful deck. Mine's quite bowed actually. They have like little messages on the underneath the card as well, like little affirmations. So for strength here, it's got what you see outside you, you see inside you is visible, and it is your garment. It's just so vibrant. I love this Fool card. It's so good. Potential. I am the unlearned, and they can learn from me. So you think this deck is so cool, and I love everything about it. I just like the way it's drawn, bright colours, totally my sort of vibe. I love this deck. Had this a while. I had that older edition. This is the newer one I recently got because it got re-released. But I just use the new one now because I like to keep the older edition in a bit more pristine condition. So that was on the 12th on my shelf, and that is the Elemental Tarot. Prompt number 3 is a deck you're thinking about rehoming, and the one I have for this is this deck. This is the Prisma Visions Tarot. I just don't use this deck, and it's been in my like purgatory box for a while, and I think I'm going to sell it on just because I don't use it. It's beautiful. I love the backs of these, they're so cool. But I have never really used this since I bought it. I just don't resonate with the imagery as much as I thought I would. I don't know why that is. It has a guidebook as well. And there's also an extended big guidebook, which I have as well. But yeah, I just haven't used it. It is stunning artwork, but I feel like it's a bit, the style of it's a bit too busy for me. I don't know, it's just one just doesn't resonate, and it's quite dark. I do like this Judgment card though, that's cool. There are some cards I do like in this, but because it's a deck that's going to connect together into one big image, I feel like all the minor suits are a bit similar because it is one picture, and I just feel like it, yeah, just doesn't work for me. But I do really like it. I can appreciate how beautiful it is, but it's just feels very samey to me in all the cards just because they join up together. I think that's a really cool concept. I thought that was really cool when I bought it, and I was intrigued. But yeah, I just never got around to using it. It's basically in pristine condition just because I don't want to work with it. It's just, I bought it, I flicked through it, and then, yeah, just wasn't inspired to ever pick it up. So definitely think I'm going to be rehoming this. So that is the Prisma Visions Tarot. Prompt number 4 is a deck you don't store its original box and why. And that deck is this one. This is the Everyday Witch Tarot. I don't store it in its original box because it's a huge box and the cards are loose inside of there, and I pick up this deck all the time. This is one of my like top 10 decks ever, and I found this really beautiful bag to put it in, and I felt like it really resonated with the Everyday Witch vibes because of witch hats on all over it, and I just felt it just really went well with it. You got like Maiden Mother Crone on here, and it just fit the vibe of this deck so much. I just kept it in this bag. I absolutely love this deck, and because I use it a lot and it's like a travel deck I take with me when I go different places, it made sense just to keep it in the bag. I really like the backs of these, but this is a workhorse deck for me. I use it a lot. I really love this deck. I'm always picking this one back up again. And it's weird because first time I saw this deck, I was just like, yeah, I don't think this one's for me. It looks a bit cheesy because of all the witch hats and stuff, but I fell in love with it. I really love the imagery. It's so easy to read. I really do like this one. And it's just so cool, and I just really like it. I like way it's been coloured. I love this High Priestess card because it kind of reminds you of yourself, like your High Priestess tarot reader, like listen to, you know, the answer sort of a thing. And yeah, I just really enjoy this one. That's why I keep it in the bag, just because it's there ready for me to grab whenever I need it. One that's always nearby, because I get so many good messages. This one talks a lot to me when I do readings and things. And it's just a beautiful deck, and I absolutely think it's amazing. So yeah, that's why I keep it in this really cool, pretty bag with the witches on. So cool. I love it. So that is the Everyday Witch Tarot. Prompt number 5 is a deck with more or less than 78 cards. And the deck I picked for this was this one, the Playful Heart Tarot. This deck has 78 cards in it, plus 7 extra cards in this deck. And I love this deck so much. This is the new edition with the sliding out box. And I think this is such a beautiful deck. So colourful and bright. That's what the backs look like. Amazing. And it's got gold, like rainbow edging. So fun. But yeah, it has extra cards at the end. So this is like your normal cards, and such good cardstock, really nice linen cardstock, and it's so like fun. And I love how like it brings out your inner child work, and it's just really cute. And I love like all the watercolor and how it's been drawn. It's just so adorable. I absolutely think this deck is amazing. I think it's so cool. Yeah, definitely wanna always have in my collection, and I just love how cool and vibrant it is, and it's just so cute. And the extra cards you get in this deck are: embrace your inner child, you are free, yes, keep practicing, take the first step today, you are not alone, things are easier than you think. So that's the extra cards in this deck. And that is the Playful Heart Tarot. Prompt number 6 is a deck with a cloud on the box, and the deck I picked for this was the Hex Tarot 2.0. It has clouds here on the box, and it's literally in like clouds. And I also picked this deck because there's a lot of cloud imagery in the cards as well. Like even in the backs, it's like a nuclear bomb smoke cloud. And then you have all these like clouds with writing in on a lot of the cards in this deck, and instantly thought of this deck when I picked it up, but just for that reason. Like there's a lot of swirly like cloud sort of imagery. There's lots of text in this tarot deck, and lots of cloud imagery. And clouds in that one as well. And it's just so cool, this deck. It's very something I'm going to have to study because it's very complex, very well thought out deck. A lot of things I need to research to use this deck, I think. But I just think this is amazing. So you've got more clouds here and clouds up there. Was that bomb smoke? I don't know, I'm sure. But yeah, that's just why I thought of this deck, just for that reason. Just because it has clouds on the box and in the tarot cards itself. Very interesting deck. More clouds there and here. Yeah, I just thought it was such an interesting deck. I haven't used this a lot just because I know it's going to have a lot of research involved in getting like a lot of good meanings out of this. There's a lot of people mentioned in the cards I'm going to have to look up. Yeah, this is going to have to be a deep dive sort of deck. Very, very interesting. I can't wait to properly work with this one. So that's the deck with the cloud on the box, which is Hex Tarot 2.0. The next prompt is a deck you've never shown on your channel, and the deck I chose for that prompt is this one. This is called Tarot Elementis. And the reason why I haven't shown you this one is because this is a brand new deck to me as well, and I was saving all my tarot cards for like a haul collection video. I was going to show them all in one go rather than just showing them individually. But this tarot deck is inspired by the Golden Dawn, and I like it because it's based on elements and it is abstract as well. I really like the backs of these. I think they're really cool. It's like a little small dinky little deck. I think it's really cute. I haven't used it, so it's still in order, but I just love the abstract design of this. I think this is really fun. It uses like colours, convey meanings and symbols on here, and like all elemental symbology. Just a really cool design. I really think this is quite cleverly done, especially if you're into abstract art. I just think it's quite cool. So yeah, this is a really interesting deck. And that's why I haven't shown it, is because it's brand new to me, and yeah, I just haven't got around to filming a video about it yet. I'm waiting for a few more decks to arrive before I film my next tarot collection video, because I want to pull them all together so I can just be up to date, because I know a couple are on their way, so I was just waiting. So this deck will probably be shown again soon. So that is the Tarot Elementis. Prompt number 8 is a deck with another animal besides a lion in the strength card. I found it quite difficult to find a strength card without the lion in it. I did show you the Elemental Tarot earlier that had snake imagery, but I wanted to show you this deck. This is the Purple Diamond Tarot, and this one has the tiger instead of a lion for strength, and I just thought it was a really cute card. And I really like the style of art in this. It's very like see all the pen strokes. It's very like messy, sketchy sort of art style. So I'll show you the rest of the other cards in here. I just really think this deck is really cool. The Magician card, I really like that. So yeah, this is really fun. Very cutesy deck. I just love the sketchiness of it. I think it's very raw sort of imagery. Really cool. And the cardstock's really nice as well. That's what the backs of the deck looks like. So yeah, it's really good cardstock too. Yeah, I just really like the colours in this. Yeah, I just think it's cool. So I just picked this one because I just wanted to show you this deck. Plus I got fed up with looking for other tarot decks without a line in it, and this was like the second one I found, because I picked up the Elemental Tarot already. I knew that didn't have a line as a strength imagery, but I wanted to pick a different card because that was the 12th one on my deck on my shelf. So another strength card, but with a tiger instead of a lion this time. So that is the Purple Diamond Tarot. Prompt number 9 is a deck that comes in a box inside another box, and the deck I chose for this one is this one. This is called the Kitten Nugget Tarot, and it comes in this huge box, and it's called the Lucky Nugget box. So yeah, so this is a Kitten Nugget Tarot, but it comes in this really cool, really well quality designed box. I think it's meant to look like, it looks like grease stains underneath, so I think it's meant to look like a takeaway box for your kitten nuggets. And you open it up, and here you have the guidebook here, and all the information you need on the cards. And then you get like a little French fry box with all your little kitten nuggets looking out at you, and I just thought it was really cute. It's quite hard to get this box out of this box because it's got a foam insert, but it's really snug in there. But I really like this design for it to look like a bit like a takeaway box. But it was really cute. So let's have a look at this deck. So this is the Kitten Nugget Tarot. All the little cute little cat nuggets. And I had to get this deck just because it's so cute. I love the backs of these as well. They're so shiny. You can see like little fries, a takeaway box, and a drink, and then it's got really nice edging as well. Really nice, so cool. I haven't used this deck yet because it's brand new to me. This deck's been a bit off my radar. It's been out for a while. I just never saw it, and I'm glad I managed to get my hands on it. You can buy it off their website, and I absolutely fell in love with when I saw this deck. They've got all these little cute little nugget cats. It follows RWS pretty much, and but it's just cute and colourful and something a bit less serious. And I love the cups in this suit because they're like little sauce pots. Oh, he's spilled his ketchup. Oh no. I just think it's so cute. I absolutely love it. It makes me smile when I get this out and you see all like the takeaway nugget boxes there. Just really cute. And it's nice to have fun decks in my collection and make me smile. Just really, yeah, all I can say is that it's cute. That's all I can say. You've got like salt and pepper shakers on dinner table. Yeah, I really like it. Definitely can't wait to use this in May. This is going to be one of the decks I use, I think. So adorable and funny. So that is the Kitten Nugget Tarot, a box within a box. Prompt number 10 is a deck that would not appear in your top 10 favourites. And the deck I chose for this one is the Primordial Dreams Tarot. This is an AI deck, and the reason I bought this because it was AI, and I was really interested to see how I'd feel about having an AI deck in my collection. And I really liked the imagery in this. I thought it was quite cool how cohesive they made it when it was made through AI. What the backs look like, and it's got this really cool like dark black purple edging going on. And I really do like it reminds me of like caveman art sort of look going on with it. And you can tell that it is an AI deck, and they disclose that when you buy it. You know what you're getting. It's not like they're fooling you to think that it's their own artwork. They said straight up that it's AI. And I really liked the imagery of this, and I liked the colour palette and everything. And I just thought it would be interesting to see how I felt. I bought this deck thinking that I'd really enjoy working with it, because when I saw a few of these images, I thought it would be quite cool. But when I did again try it, it just didn't work for me. So it's never going to be my top 10 favourites, just because it's not well loved enough, and I don't think I'll use this a great deal, to be honest. A lot of I do like how weird it is though, and it is quite interesting to see this. And yeah, I just don't love it as much as all the other decks I have. So yeah, this will never be in a top 10 of mine, but I do still like it and I want to keep it in my collection. And that is the Primordial Dreams Tarot. The next prompt is a deck you associate with the colour green. I really liked this prompt because I instantly thought of this deck. I absolutely love the colour palette on this. This is the Tella Tarot. And instantly, boom, here's some lime green for you. All like different shades of green with purple. And I just really enjoy the colours in this. This is just a recoloured, slightly redrawn RWS clone sort of deck. It comes with a guidebook, all the like small little keywords on the bottom of the card. And that's what the backs look like. And this is just totally green. I think it's so cool. And they're really nice thick cards as well. Yeah, there's green on every card in this. So I instantly thought of this deck when I was thinking of tarot decks in particular, which I'm basing this tag on, rather than Oracle. And this was the green deck for me. It's just loads of green borders, dark green, lime green. And I just think it's so fun and cool. Definitely my green tarot deck. I just love the recoloured clones like this. It just makes tarot much more interesting when you want to work with RWS imagery. And I just think it's really cool and fun. But yeah, it's my green deck. So cool. I got this off Etsy. Pretty sure it's still available as well. And yeah, it's just totally green and awesome. So cool. So that is the Tella Tarot. Prompt number 12 is a second-hand, pre-loved, pre-owned, thrifted deck. I have a lot of these in my collection. Most of my decks are second-hand. I'll just go through eBay for hours just looking at decks and eventually picking them up. So the deck I went for this is this one, the Lombard Tarot. And the reason I picked this is because this was such a bargain. This goes for quite a hefty price tag, and I think I got this for about £20. And it's like well loved. You can see how old it is and everything, and it's been used. But the cards themselves are pretty decent still. That's what the backs look like. You can see there's like a bit of aging there on the edges where it's old. But I love thrifting decks. That's not my favourite pastime, apart from tarot itself. It's buying tarot. So I just love how cool the angular faces are on these characters in this. I just think it's so cool. Very 80s hair and everything. There's a big hair and very like nostalgic sort of look to them. I just think it's cool. And I thought it was a bargain for 20 quid. Can't go wrong. I love it when people don't sell decks at ridiculous prices. Like if I was going to resell some of my collection, I'd put it less than what I bought it for, probably. I would never hike up a deck to like silly money, like 100 quid or something. I just think that's totally outrageous. So yeah, I'm glad this one came up and I managed to nab it at a decent price. I think that's really cool. And that is the Lombard Tarot. Prompt number 13 is a deck in your collection with the most used guidebook. And I struggled with this one because I tend to just use the guidebooks I use tarot decks with, but the one I went with is the guidebook from the Animistic Tarot because I really was blown away by the guidebook in this. This is quite a new deck, and I started using it as a reference to other cards which didn't have guidebooks or ones with like little white books with just keywords in it. So I take the guidebook out of this one and use it for those sort of decks. And I just really like the way it's written. I'll quickly show you the cards quickly so you get a vibe of what this deck is about. But I really enjoy working with this. It's quite simple imagery, but I really do enjoy it. This is the Animistic Tarot cards themselves. I just really like this deck. I think it's really fun. This mass market as well. I just like all the spiral imagery and how it's all like everything is interconnected with nature, and that's what the guidebook sort of hones in on as well. And it's got really nice blue edging as well. Let me just show you the guidebook, and I'll show you just the full card so you get a look at it. But it talks about like the major arcana is the story of spirit uniting with the animate world. The journey through the 22 archetypes of the tarot leads spirit into embodiment, experiencing the teachings of the elements and inheriting the knowledge of life. Each card illustrates a spiritual truth on which the living world is built and a universal lesson of material reality. So it really is cool. So for the Fool, you get like keywords, and it says, the Fool lives within the joy of a promising new journey. A snowy birch forest heralds the cycle ahead and beckons you into a swirling edge of adventure and unfamiliar terrain. Beginnings are blissful because they exist as pure potential, inhabiting the liminal realm of imagination and unencumbered by the constraints of form. The Fool celebrates this ecstatic moment of hope and freedom before a fresh start. The wonder of your new beginnings may feel too perfect to disturb, but don't hesitate to take the first steps on your path. The Fool must first fall from the spirit realm into the living world to embark upon their mystical journey through the archetypes of the major arcana. The Fool asks you to be light-hearted and optimistic and to follow your instincts. Although you don't feel ready, you are called to step into the unknown, and the path forward is promising and the risk before you is worth taking. And then it also has reversal here as well. It says, you ignored your instincts and failed to take a leap of faith. Fear of the uncharted forest before you has blocked a new beginning. The Fool reversed may indicate someone who is afraid of play or new experiences. The Fool reversed could describe a decision that is literally foolish or ignoring the wisdom before you at your peril. Your fresh start is not rooted in reality and likely won't go as planned. So I love how this is focused on like your spirituality as the major arcana, which I use elemental things in my practice. It's really went well with me, and also for the minor, it associates it with the elemental as well. So here we'll talk about the wands. Fire brings form to life, spirited and fearless. The wand suit drives creativity and generates action. This is the spark that animates every being, bringing energy and movement to earth. And it will have a little more shorter write-up for each of the minor arcana, but I still think it's really well done. It does that for each of the suits. It will talk about the swords and what that associates with. So let me just go to my favourite card, which is Seven of Cups. I love that card. And I'll just read you what it says here. It says, the Seven of Cups lives with a fantasy of potential. Your imagination is boundless, but without a plan to bring your dreams to earth, they will remain in the clouds. The Seven of Cups will never find accomplishment in their delusions and will stay mired in the swampy terrain of the mind. Breaking the cycle of indecision begins with returning back into yourself. What emotions are coming up for you? What do you really want? Be careful not to get caught up in wishful thinking. Once you discern your true desire, it may become clear, and the choices before you are superficial from the beginning. You must determine which options are real and which are illusion to choose a path forward. I just love how this is written, and I will go back to this time and time again because it just really resonates with me with how it's written. So yeah, this is the guidebook for my favourite guidebook that I always return to prompt, and that is from the Animistic Tarot. So good. Prompt number 14 is a deck with water on the box. And I went with this tarot deck. Every little thing you do is magic. It's got water here and hands coming out. And I really like this deck. I think it's really cute. And this is the deck that's got like the most views on my channel as well. I think it's got like over 3,000 views, which I'm shocked by. Didn't think that would be the case, but a lot of people seem to really like this deck, and I do too. I really like the guidebook as well, and this is quite cool. Not the way it's laid out. But yeah, this is the deck with the water on the box. So I'll just show you some cards. I like that got black and white imagery with colourful backgrounds. I think that's really quite cool. It really focuses in on black and white. Really makes it pop and stand out. And there's a lot of animals in this one. Again, something I was surprised that I really liked as much as I did. And I really like the borders and everything. Just really cute deck, and I really do like it. I think it's quite a cool one. And thanks everyone that watched my first impressions walkthrough of this deck, because I can't believe that's like one of the most viewed videos of mine. That's so cool. I'm so happy. But yeah, this is such a cool little deck. I really like this. And I think all the animals are quite cute and everything. Quite like this art style. And it's really nice cardstock as well. Pretty sure it's like a linen sort of finish to it. It's quite nice. And the back what the backs look like. Really cool. So that is Every Little Thing You Do is Magic Tarot with water on the box. And the last prompt for this tarot tag of Get Your Decks Out is a deck with your most favourite card ever and why. I found this quite difficult. I know Seven of Cups is my favourite card out the tarot, but I didn't know which one to pick. But I think the one I picked is out of this deck. This is the old style tarot. And I fell in love with this deck because of the Seven of Cups card in this. I think it's really unique how they depicted it. This is what the backs of this deck looks like. It also comes with a guidebook. Information in here. This is a mass market deck as well, and the quality of these cards are really good. Really do like this cardstock. It's really nice. Let's just zoom in a bit. So my favourite card is the Seven of Cups, and I fell in love with this depiction. I love this so much because normally you just see a person looking at 7 different cups, might have different symbology within the cups that sort of relate back to the meaning of RWS. Like you might see a gem for like the treasure imagery out of RWS, but this one is so cool. Like you see like all these different like women around this guy, and you can see like they're feeding different things into his mind, and they're literally pouring something into his third eye there, and they all got cups as tattoos on their arms, which I thought was quite interesting. I thought it was really cool imagery. I know there's not 7 individuals here, but there's actual 7 cups in the card. So you have each individual tattoo. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you have a cup here, 6. And then you have the cup she's pouring with. So that's the 7 cups in the actual card itself. But I just love this because that's the expression of being so overwhelmed by things going on in your brain. You don't know what choice to make, sort of like all these ideas and your imagination's flowing through your mind, and you've got all these different things tempting you, like temptresses, like around him. I just really thought this was such a cool card, and there's so many 7 of Cups card that I do enjoy, but I really like the originality of this one. I thought it was really well done, and I love the artwork in this deck. So let me just show you some more cards. It is such a beautiful deck. I'm so glad I have this in my collection. It's so cool. And it does follow like RWS imagery with a slight twist on some certain cards, which I quite like. Some of them follow it quite to the T, just redrawn, but some of them are a bit different. And I think that was what sold the deck to me, was getting this 7 of Cups card. It's just amazing, and I really, really like it because I personally feel like I'm always in a 7 of Cups moment in my life. I'm always thinking of ideas and being inspired to do things, but never following through with it. And that to me is like 7 of Cups sort of energy, and that's just me trying to remind myself not to get stuck in that and actually pursue something rather than just being stuck in my mind all the time. So yeah, I really like this card. It's so cool. So that is the 7 of Cups card from the old style tarot. So that's it. That's all the prompts from the hashtag Get Your Decks Out by Feeding My Soul 1212. Really enjoyed the questions in this. Thought it was really fun, and I love watching everyone else's responses as well. It's been really good, interesting to see what people pick for each prompt. So yeah, I really enjoyed this. Thanks again for watching, and please give me a like and subscribe if you haven't already, and if you enjoy my videos. And I'll see you in my next video. Thanks again. Bye.